Hey everybody, welcome back. Northern Lion plays The Binding of Isaac, due for an Isaac run. How could I not be excited? I'm still day one, post-PAX here. Voice messed up, shredded a little bit like a lettuce, like a chopped salad. I'm just gonna come out right out and say it. I have no idea what the F a chopped salad is. That being said, skeleton key in our first item room is pretty good. I mentioned the PAX stuff not to be like, hey, check it out. I got to waste a lot of money on this video game convention. Aren't I a genius? Check it out. No, it's more to be like, if I have to pause occasionally, or maybe go get a drink of water to make sure that my vocal cords don't get totally shredded, well, I do apologize for that. Hopefully that won't end up being the case here. But you never know, right? Since we are on the first floor, I think I will just, you know, blow... Oh, what the heck? That's not supposed to happen most of the time. I love Common Cold. We get flying all the time. Why don't we just take Common Cold? And I could reroll this. If I, like, reroll this and got 9 lives, it would be fine, but pretty much anything else would kill me. That wouldn't be a good choice. So it's probably... It would have been best for me to save my reroll, I suppose. But what did I leave back there? I left a Spirit Heart. Let's fight the boss, then we'll go through with it. So I would like to... Ooh, really wish I did have a reroll now. I'd like to reiterate, if I was playing this for... realsies, if this was a life or death, if you win you get to stay alive, if you lose you know, you have to watch Carrot Top's chairman of the board for the rest of your natural life, which will extend by 100 years thanks to the virtues of modern medicine, then I would have taken Spirit of the Night probably and left Common Cold. Instead, I made a decision to take poison damage because I think poison damage is kind of fun and interesting. The reroll on Spirit of the Night was kind of dumb. Should have saved that just in case this exact situation ended up coming to pass, which it obviously at this point has. Now, it's important to note, I actually probably can't get hit again, yeah. I wanted to avoid that. Because I would get hurt on the way out here, and that wouldn't be good for business, but I think we'll be able to get back to nearly full health. Deal with the devil on the first floor is very unusual. We'll head down to the next floor, and I think this floor went pretty well. We got Skeleton Key and a deal with the devil. Took us down 1 HP, gave us poison damage. Sure, I would count that as a pretty good floor. Probably a very, very low chance of becoming Guppy now as a result of kind of bypassing Guppy's Paw. Could still happen. And Guppy's Paw is not the Guppy item I want, of course. That would be Guppy's Tail. We would take Guppy's Tail even if it didn't carry, you know, the possibility to become Guppy along with it. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, if I'm gonna take it, I might as well just not take it yet because we can use that room to maybe generate more reroll charges. Having an extra 10 bombs, there's a couple of reasons why I'm taking it. One is we're already fine on keys, so it would be nice to be able to be fine on other... Oh, jeez. It'd be nice to be able to be fine on other consumables as well. The other reason is if I accidentally take a bombs or key or something like that, then, come on now. Thank you. Then at least I'll have 10 keys to back myself up with, you know? Now, I haven't taken Red Heart damage yet. I did take a little bit of Spirit Heart damage. Better, one of the rare situations where it's much better to use, oh, that's so good. To use a key instead of a bomb. You don't often get Skeleton Key on the first floor, though, so I'm willing to forgive that. The All Stats upgrade is so good. We are going to be able to get a reroll. It came down to the wire. We got a little bit lucky with the layout of the level here, but... If we... Ooh, good tarot card. Emperor? Yeah, it's good enough. It's good for later, anyway. But yes, if we fight in this mob trap room, then we'll have a reroll ready for what I hope is going to be a deal with the devil. The caveat... Might be able to make our shop worthwhile here. Anyway, the caveat is that we're going to need to not take damage on either the boss... Well, both of the boss trap room and the mob trap room. It's not a boss trap room, Northern Lion. It's just a boss room. Just relax, buddy. That's me talking to myself. I don't think anything there's worth buying. Maybe we'll get a Pageant Boy drop, but then we'll see if the stars end up aligning. So there's damage. I don't love that. I especially don't love the extra damage I took afterwards, which was kind of a lot, but that's because of the double wave here. I hate it. Regular enemies substantially more easy to deal with, easier to deal with. Kind of blew my deal with the devil chances here, but if I don't get hit against the boss, we still have a small chance of making it work. So, let's sneak down and around through here. No interest in that curse room until we can actually guarantee ourselves that it'll work properly. Probably not much interest in playing that slot machine either. But let's see if we can get through this without getting hit. Gertie Jr., really? I can do this. It's difficult, though. And the thing that sucks about it is that I can't really cheat the system just by using a bomb. I don't really mean cheat the system, but I mean make my life easier by using a bomb. Oftentimes you can do that. But the Gertie Jr. strategy that I find that works for me is keep yourself on a straight line with GJ. And if you do so, then they don't do any kind of unpredictable runs at you. Extra HP. I can't complain considering this is something we've been looking for a long time. HP's been a little bit of a sore spot for me. And we're going to look for our second secret room anyway, which could contain some good stuff. But first things first, Cursor Room with the Razor Blade at least gives us a valid reroll into a free copy of the Mark, which is amazing. That's a huge damage increase for us and makes this actually much, much better than the last floor. Now, I'm looking for second secret room locations. There's not very many. In fact, there's only 2 that I see that are likely, and 1 that's maybe a bit of a long shot. So the second one would be down here. Just looking at it. Down, nothing. Oh, maybe there's a... no. Wait a minute. I don't think it can be on the outside of the shop or the mob trap room, so... if this ends up not giving us an extra bomb, then I apologize. And it's a kind of a little bit of a waste of time. But, I think really the only other spot is here. Yeah, okay, that worked out. And we picked up some flies as a result. That's 1 bomb per neutral fly. It's a pretty piss-poor deal, but I can't really be too salty about this floor to begin with. A little bit of money. Money situation's gotten a little bit better for us here. More bombs, 1 less key, an all-stats upgrade, a free copy of the Mark, and 2 HP. Was that 2 HP? It was 2 HP. Alright, Catacombs 1, we have Bum Friend. That will be Reroll City, where the grass is green. And the girls, well, I guess you could take them or leave them. Let's see what we got here. Puberty. Probably shouldn't have taken that pill just yet in case it cost us our Spirit Heart. That was a little bit foolhardy on my part. And I also didn't mean to rhyme, but that's okay too. We could just kill this green nub here without getting ourselves hurt. Most important thing is just the chance for this deal with the devil. And for once, I have pretty much no interest in that golden key. Not enough to even blow like a flying man on it or something. Sorry, the Hanged Man. Flying Man is something totally different. It's a great movie starring Steven Seagal and Werner Herzog. Now, another reroll. Even though we don't have the money, we'll probably come down and use that on the shop right away. Secret room could be right next door. Ladder. Well, we should come in here and shoot the poop at least. But ladder is also pretty bad. Shop's not really giving me what I want right away. That's alright. I can work for it. I don't mind. It does mean that the library is probably not going to be something that's really on my to-do list. Depends, though. If we get a 9-volt or a Nun's Habit, it's possible, but doubtful. I mean, we need the money in the first place to actually make those work. Alrighty. That is beneficial. We could use that. You know what? With 97 keys, we might as well at least go to the library. I doubt Book of Shadows will prove useful, but it's possible that it will, and we'll, you know, get 1 extra penny here, which actually could make a big difference. But for now, let's just move along. At least we've taken 2 books out of the rotation now. We won't see them in other circumstances. 2 books we don't want, I should say. Not our secret room. Alright, so we have more exploring to do. And our item room, please be good. Not good enough. That's actually really nasty because now it takes rerolls away from, you know, other more pressing matters, like that shop, for example. But we don't have the money there, so maybe the item room is actually a little bit more pressing than the shop to begin with. So there's my Spirit Heart gone. Stay loose here. With that gone, I think I can still get a deal with the devil if I don't take damage against the boss. Could have taken Book of Shadows in, but I wouldn't get a reroll then. Could have taken Unicorn Horn in, but I wouldn't have had a reroll then either. So I would prefer to keep my reroll, just so it's basically double or nothing, right? You get a deal with the devil. It actually counts as sort of 2 deals with the devil, in a way. 1.5, maybe. And there's our deal with the devil. Coat Hanger's good enough to take. We even got an HP upgrade as well. I think Pact is good enough to take. I think Luckfoot is good, but I think I'm not going to want to sacrifice another Red Heart to begin with. So let's leave, and then I'll re-roll the Unicorn Horn instead. Or we could double down on our library here, but I don't think that's that pressing. And that gives us a sack of pennies, which, let's be honest, I'm going to take it. I could use the money. Maybe we'll get a lucky penny or nickel drop before the end of the floor, and that'll allow me to... I don't really want to buy the ladder, but that'll allow me to re-roll it into something. No, we're going to run out of time on this floor. Alrighty. Second secret room, maybe? You know what? Why am I even going to waste bombs looking for a second secret room? It's not that important, considering we're going to get one half Eternal Heart here anyway. I could get a good trinket, but in all likelihood, probably just going to waste bombs and find something I don't necessarily even need. So down to the next floor. We've got Pact and Mark. I always thought that, like, if there's going to be transformations, Pact and Mark seem so closely related that it would be cool if you got a transformation for picking up both of them. But maybe that's all in my head. Now, Catacombs 2. It's a place where, you know, things are going to be a little dangerous. Already been hit once. This hasn't been my best game from a dodging standpoint. Oh, that was especially bad. My brain kind of short-circuited after all those dodges I was doing there. Not that they were incredible. Wow, we picked up like 30 cents or something there. That's crazy. I don't feel too bad about taking that damage now that we got that free HP upgrade. And let's get the perfectly timed boss fight here. No Ouija boards. We do have to watch out for Pin's attacks. But the DOT from Common Cold, the extra damage from Angel, as well as Mark plus Pact. We've got some good stuff going on here. Not to mention, we picked up the coat hanger on the last floor. An item that I think is also pretty good in its own right as well. Now, just be aware. And, oh, that could have gone worse. The eyes kind of made it difficult for me to dodge there. Just die before I have to deal with any more of your bullshit. Poison damage didn't kill you in the air? I thought for sure it would have. How can I complain? Meat's a great item. And we have enough money that maybe there'll be an arcade here. And when it comes to HP, the rich get richer for the most part. So there's a pretty solid chance that I could be able to just pick up a blood bag, or at least an IV bag, and re-roll it into something. Who knows? Maybe even a little bit better. Sorry about that damage there. It's not that common for me to want to apologize for damage. I take enough of it that I would spend all my time apologizing, but for some weird reason I thought I had a cube of meat or some kind of orbital that would kill that enemy when I ran into them, which I don't. So that was another free HP upgrade, and now this run is looking like pretty much the exact opposite of those runs that I've done earlier where I took every deal with the devil but never got HP. Now I'm taking half the deals with the devil and getting quite a lot of HP. Almost walked into chocolate milk by accident. That would have made some people happy, but none of those people would have been me. We will look for our secret room. Obviously, shop's important on this floor, especially now that we know greed can't show up because we already fought gluttony and pretty much got the ideal payout there. But I don't want to go to the secret room until I have a reroll, just in case there's an item in there I don't want. Maybe we could end up snagging raw liver or something with a well-timed reroll. That was a little scary. Now, just keep it up and move along here. I really thought we could kill them before they took one more shot. Now I'm nervous that we wouldn't be able to kill them before they took two more shots. None's happened. Absolute no-brainer. And if we could just get lucky enough to find the arcade, if there is an arcade, right away, that would be so good. But looking at the layout, that's not actually possible. For a second, I was like, wait a minute. There's no boss room on this floor? I forgot that I had fought the boss room so early. We will go to our curse room. We have a reroll ready. It'll cost us our spirit heart. No big deal. 2 pills. Oh, if these are bad, I'm going to be so mad. Well, the reason I said that is because Luckfoot could have turned a bad pill into a great pill. HP down into HP up, for example. Then we'd have 2 HP up, and it would have been, well, it would have paid for itself right away, right? Instead, that pill would not have changed. Oh, a sneeze. I could feel it coming in the air tonight. A little bit of extra money. Puts us in a pretty great position for the remainder of the game in all likelihood. Maybe not for a win, but for at least getting as much as we possibly can out of the shop. And Ghost Baby. Now there is a self-sacrifice room. There's not a whole heck of a lot of HP, but Ghost Baby's not that good. And if we get a golden chest from the self-sacrifice room, it could be worthwhile. Why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone? Get a reroll here, maybe. Well, get a reroll here, definitely. And we may do that one more time. But I'm not totally sure if I'm comfortable with that. We already lost our spirit heart, but I wouldn't like to lose my life in the process. We can avoid it. Sure, you know what? Whore of Babylon's not good in our situation, but if we get a Guppy's Paw later on and we can get 30 spirit hearts, why not take the corresponding damage bonus as well? I think it's acceptable. 5 bombs means I'm not going to look for the second secret room. Just not quite enough of a stockpile there. And HP's fine as we head down to the next floor. No arcade makes me a little salty, but we actually could get one on this floor. The trade-off is no deal with the devil, unless we can find a way to teleport out of the mom fight. Even then, I'm not sure if I've gotten an XL floor deal with the devil on the depths. I probably have, but I can't confirm nor deny it off the top of my head. Well, a bomb for a key is a terrible trade, given what we have right now. But at least we got a penny out of it too, you never know. The real annoying thing, I guess, is that we're not going to get one more shop here. Or, I mean, we're only going to get one more shop, but we're not going to get one additional shop to what we have on the screen in front of us right now. Thanks to that all-stats upgrade, we can hit that. And 2 of clubs. 2 of clubs is good. Emperor card is better. But if we can maybe make this 2 of clubs card work for us for a long time, and get a bunch of bombs out of it. Or maybe we have 2 of clubs cards now. Then we need substantially less bombs to get to even the cap, if we could make it work. That would be amazing. This is a 2 of diamonds, though. I think we'll just pop 2 of diamonds right away. Unless we come across money equals power, there's pretty much no way I'm going to regret this and one day be like, oh, well, I only had 61 cents when I could have had 99. Again, especially when we only have 1 shop remaining. And there's a really decent chance that that last shop has a mini-boss in it anyway. No, I'm not even shooting fire anymore. There's just no point. Unless I think I'm going to walk into it. So, Common Cold is kind of like, you know, if Brimstone is like an A+ item for dealing with Zambros, Common Cold's like a B- or something. It's helpful, but it's not really that big of a deal in the whole scheme of things. There is an arcade. And there's also a golden chest, which I think I would be stupid to not open, given our key situation. Death is not a very good result for us there. We'll take it with us and use it. Or maybe we won't even, because it's not that good. This was exceptionally dumb of me, because I could have used this as a reroll engine, but I figured why not try to work it through right away anyway. So we have a reroll pedestal that we can use right off the bat. It was a stupid play on my part. I pseudo-apologize for it. I'm not gonna use... you know what? That's way worth it. Considering our situation, and blast assist should go down very easy. We're in actually like compared to the previous runs, we have less damage, but we're substantially more comfortable, I'd say. Oh, that is another reroll engine, so I don't feel too punished by the way that I probably misused at least that blood bank. Probably should have gotten screwed there, but that's okay. Oh, a little scary. You know what? We can afford to try this out. Sure. Shit goes wrong sometimes, that's okay. Yeah, let's go use our reroll on that speed upgrade. But yeah, in contrast, we have less damage than we have had on previous runs, I think, by this point. But we have good damage, and this is probably the most comfortable run I've had in a long time. Like, I have a lot of HP relative to what we've had in the past. I have good speed, you know, I have Nun's Habit. These are all items that are luxuries that can help us out a great deal. As long as I don't get screwed and take like 3 bombs on the next room, I'm feeling like this floor could end up being really amazing for us. And the Common Cold, again, it's probably one of those items that's not top tier. Like, it's not like you walked into the shop and they had the Deal with the Devil room, and they had Mom's Knife. It's not even like the Mark or the Pact, but I think it gets kind of a bum rap. I like it. I like Blood of the Martyr as well. Assuming it does what it says on the tin, the extra damage is nice. If we continue onwards here, that is the Emperor card. It's an important one for later, but for now we're just trying to earn some bombs, even though I've been using a couple. Probably much to the chagrin of the people watching at home, but a little frightening there. It's alright, we made it work. Sometimes a speed upgrade, you know, if your brain is slower than your feet, then it causes problems, is what I'm trying to get at here. So we have a reroll we'll come back down and use on Mom's Bra. Mom's Bra, you know, it's nothing right home about saying, "Ooh, I want to go home, Mommy. They gave me Mom's Bra." No, it's all right. And I'm sure the mother in that situation would be like, how the hell did my underwear get all the way to this mythical boarding school that you're talking about? But anyway, we're going to come, like, down and to the left. It's just not good enough for us to replace D6 with. So Mr. Mega is worth picking up. I won't get rid of 2 of clubs yet, because it might end up coming very much in handy. But Mr. Mega's very good. More than good enough to sacrifice an item pedestal. Truth be told, no love lost for that side of the map anyway. We got some good stuff over there, but I am content to not have to backtrack there much more. And I say much more because that Demon Judgment is Very tempting, but I need more HP first before I can really commit as much as I would like to. So let's come up here and obviously hoping for more terminals. Our arcade's already been discovered. There could be a library. A library plus a Demon Judgment would be a really nice combination for us to have here. If we had that, we could, well, we could pretty much guarantee that we would get a double item room from the library instead of just 2 books. And talk about convenience. There's a situation right here where exactly what we talked about has just come true. So, Book of Revelations is a really nice one to find in here, even if it does guarantee us a cube of meat instead of maybe a more bombastic boss item. And that the jury's out on that. It does give us a Spirit Heart, which allows me to be a little bit more aggressive with my play up here right off the bat. And of course, Book of Belial's great, and Monster Manuel is not, but we don't need to worry about that too much. Still a couple more books in this rotation, there's gotta be. And this Demon Judgment, I mean, don't like underestimate Demon Judgment too. The item he gives us could be amazing as well. He also has a little bit of a history for being kind of a dick and giving us something that we can't even use. But if he pays out after the second play, we could use our reroll on him as well. Alright, well, we'll probably start being a little bit more conservative in a second, but first, the reroll. Necronomicon pretty much has to be the last item remaining in the book pool. And we've made it work. Book pool. Oh, woo. Do we have extra? Yeah, for the cost of a bomb. So maybe I'll wait on that a little bit. It's a little risky. We do have Whore of Babylon, remember, so it doesn't quite work the same as Blood Oath, but if somehow we get down to half a heart and we want to stay there, that could help out. And man, another blood bank. This is a really great floor to have Mom's Heart on. Or, sorry, Mom's Heart? Nun's Habit. Jeez, that was not even close. Now, poison damage should kill 1, and it did, and things got a little risky, but that's fine. There comes a legitimate reroll, and the more bombs that are dropping, the better, man. I am content to get as many bombs as we can with 2 of clubs. I don't even mind avoiding looking for the secret room. I don't care. So this should become a double item room for us now, which is pretty crazy considering we still have the shop and an item room and 2 demon judgments left. And the boss rooms. Shears and the Lemon Mishap are garbage. They're garbage items. And I think just because we're here and I want to avoid backtracking as much as possible, we'll probably try a little of this. And it's risky, of course. Demon Judgment still doesn't pay out, but we have another reroll. Mini Mush, Charm of the Vampire. I don't think either of those are necessarily worth writing home about, considering how many rerolls we should be able to get on this floor. So I am gonna pop 2 of clubs, and I'm gonna put this bad boy down here and get this free heart, just to make sure that we're safe. It will take away the Whore of Babylon, of course, but that's secondary to my survival right now. Would love to play that blood bank, but that's gonna be something we're gonna have to cross when we come to it. Bombs are key. So that's another thing. This is actually acceptable. 23 keys, unless we get Guppy's Tail, is probably as many as we'll need for the rest of the game. Just go, thank you. And 91 bombs is great. We can, especially considering they're Mr. Mega bombs, I can do so much damage with these. That's a pretty, you know, amiable bombs are key type situation right there. If I still had 4 bombs, I would be a little bit disappointed with the way that it turned out, but we don't have 4 bombs. We have more bombs than 4 bombs. So, blood banks right there. We could go to town on this Demon Judgment again, but I'd really rather just get some HP back first, because this is how you can be a little bit too aggressive and put yourself in a tight spot. But as long as we don't fly too close to the sun, I have high hopes for this run right here. Tarot cards, maybe good. Probably great, actually. We didn't expect to get a deal with the devil on this floor, so to be able to... Let's go through with this here. To be able to get one right now is actually very nice, because we can Joker card like here. And there's Guppy items, but I don't really relish the thought of picking up 9 lives in this situation, so I'll re-roll them. And we had Mom's Knife on the last run, and I don't really think I'm going to want Guppy's Tail either, so a lot of people are probably going to be a little disappointed with the way that I handled that, but I thought it was okay. And there was no order in which I could have done that that would have let me become Guppy and still have some HP, right? We didn't pick up Guppy's Paw earlier in the run. We could have gone down to 1 HP to make it happen, but that's alright. We had Guppy and Mom's Knife on the last run. What did we get on our deal with the devil? Well, of course, we get, you know, Mom's Knife and 3 guppy items. I thought long and hard about picking up Mom's Knife, but we had it on the last run. Let's go for maybe a high HP, you know, Rapid Tears run here. Could be fun. Should be fun. Is already pretty fun. Now, what would make me very happy here is if we just had a shop that was good enough to not warrant a reroll. For some reason, I thought we had fought a mini-boss. No, because we fought a mini-boss on the last floor. Okay. There's been so few floors in the game that I'm getting them confused. Don't try to punch any holes in that logic. It makes no sense, but that's okay. And I didn't pick up Guppy's tail just because I thought 2 hearts for a few golden chests. It could make the difference, but, and if I had 99 keys, I probably still would have done it, but whatever. Not an enormo deal. Dealing with Monstro 2 here, who is also not an enormous pain in the ass, except that I've kind of got him in a bit of a weird spot here that's bad for me, but if I can do a one-sided Monstro 2 fight, that's fine by me. The fights are always one-sided one way or the other. This is just going to be twice as slow. That's okay. And with you dead, we really don't want Pageant Boy. I don't love stem cells either, but, you know, it's a lot better than Pageant Boy is. We still have an item room remaining. We still have to go back and get that Emperor card. That is an important one. And we still have this, like, double Demon Judgment situation going on, and a Blood Bank. Things could so easily go wrong if I want to go wild on this run, basically. Please have more red hearts inside of you. That's good. I appreciate that. Poop. Poop is bad, man. I mean, it's good. You gotta do it, and sometimes it feels good. Helps the body eliminate waste and stuff like that. Toxins that they would damage you, metabolic poisons, etc., etc. At the same time, man, if you could just give me a better item, I would be very pleased with that. So we're gonna just do a little dipsy doodle dangle here. I'll play you once, and then we'll take a look at how the situation looks. Yeah, okay. These are both acceptable. Good? A little bit. They're a little okay. I use the term acceptable for a reason, though. I almost just rage played Demon Baby, or Demon Judgment. I know there's things I can gamble on that could give me... Oh, sorry, there's a cat underneath me. I'm sorry, Tomo. What are you doing down there? I know that there's things I could gamble on that would give me the chance to get some more red or spirit hearts. But I'm lazy, and I have a lot of money, so it sounds like that would take a long freaking time. That's good, it's sort of. I say it's good. What I mean by good is really just that it gives me a free play. So I can go play that Demon Judgment 2 more times, and the reroll basically pays for itself. So if I was fine with the situation I was in before, of course I'm going to be fine with doing it again, because the Yum Heart can't show up again. What I worry about is not really dying to Mom, it's not getting enough HP to get myself back to full HP on the next floor and slowly getting whittled down until I die forever. Hey! It's actually kind of bad. Yeah, thanks a lot for nothing, Demon Judgment. Well, actually for the rerolls that allowed me to get 2 fairly okay items, but please pay out, please pay out. Oh my god. That is the luckiest thing that's happened in a little while. Getting that free HP plus speed upgrade, mostly for the full health, helps out so much, because now I can come down here, my best friend gets rerolled into Kamikaze. What a shit item. Whatever, though. You know what? I'm just going to cut my losses. Well, I'm going to take my winnings, actually, on this floor and leave. I know there's another Demon Judgment, and then there's 2 item pedestals we could generate rerolls for. I'm really, really wary about putting myself in a position where I am just... It's impossible for me to win because I've gambled too much, and I get hit twice on the next floor before I get a red heart drop and all of a sudden, you know, cancel Christmas. So I'm just going to go ahead and fight Mom here. And then we'll start working our way towards what I hope is going to be the culmination of this successful run. The run has already been a success in that it's been, you know, fun and a little bit different than the ones that have come before it. That being said, it could always be a little bit more excellent if it's capped off with a victory here at the end. I don't know what it is with Common Cold, but it seems like any run where you get Common Cold, you also get, like, other tier effects that make it exciting. Like, in this case, our tier effects is just really huge rate of fire. And that sweet range upgrade, which is going to make all the difference, of course. But anyway, down to the next floor. No map, no compass, no deal with the devil on this floor, because it's Utero XL. Lucky thing about this boss arena is that we can sneak in shots under here. There we go. Just wait, made you say underwear. If we sneak in shots under here, we're at a much lower, much decreased, I should say, chance of getting hit by that Gertie J. Didn't expect to take damage there. That's bad play. It's alright, though. Demon Baby shooting in on the diagonal actually has a really good chance to hit these guys before I do. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, we'll probably take you up on that eventually. Maybe not just right now. And I can't forget that we should really be using, that's even better. We should really be using bombs on bosses, and even on rooms that are a little tricky, as much as is prudent, because we're not going to run out of bombs. 90 bombs, unless we, well, now I wish I kind of took Guppy's tail, but that's okay. I always regret taking Guppy's tail, or not taking Guppy's tail when it shows up. But, yeah, we're not going to run out of 90 bombs unless we use them exclusively on our Blue Baby and Isaac fights, which we really shouldn't have to, because we are in a pretty good position damage-wise, too. It's, oh, we got a secret tinted rock and a lot of bombs out of that. Lucky us. Yeah, like our oh, there goes our spirit heart, but our vanilla damage is pretty good in and of itself. Vanilla Damage is also the name of my rap album, which you can check it out now on Northern Lion Records. Raw Liver. Crazy good luck on this run. I'll be the first to admit that the trademark Northern Lion luck is it's working right now. Raw Liver is probably, I mean, if you take out the fetus items, in my opinion, Raw Liver is the most universally good item to get on a secret room. Maybe, it depends, you know, an Ankh could save your life. A lot of those secret room items are situational. But anyway, we're gonna go up and around here. 99 cents, 95 bombs, and unlimited keys on this floor alone. Sounds like Applebee's new autumn promotion. Alright. Trying to let that Applebee's joke not sit in my stomach, much like a buffalo chicken chopped salad from Applebee's. We're gonna keep going as far as we can to the right here in the hopes that we'll just kind of stumble along, you know, what I like to call a terminal. You know, the finish of one of the kind of branches of the game. It's a big floor, and, you know, big floor, small man. Without having any kind of mapping, it makes it a little tricky. Probably one of the worst times to end up getting a boss trap room. I have 10 HP, and I want to keep it that way. British Bulldog's gonna win, whether he wants to or not. Anyway, careful. And maybe like another one in there, that's good. Really don't need the proceeds from that anymore, but hey, a double item room. Wouldn't have expected that. That's all stats up, which is amazing. And then quad shot, which is pretty darn good. I think I'd be silly not to at least try to open this, even if it temporarily cost me a red heart. Which it did. I'll just take the speed upgrade rather than getting too fancy about it. Well, that was really bad of me, but hey, speed upgrade plus quad shot. Can't complain too hard. Plus all stats up, so again, we've gotten some exceptionally great luck here. As a result of some earlier due diligence, admittedly, with respect to, you know, playing that Demon Judgment long enough to turn our library into a double item room. It's not like it's just out of nowhere that this luck has appeared, but, you know, that's like saying, well, I didn't do nothing to win the lottery, I had to go out and buy the lottery ticket. You know, literally true, but you're kind of missing the point of the admonishment, I'd have to guess. So if you could just stop using that natural frontier there, that would be great. I'm going to try to get a half-heart interval here, and we're going to end up exploring what looks to be nearly the entirety of this floor. And what an irony in that the one time, at least the one time today, when I actually would love to get a deal with the devil for almost anything because of my HP, that's going to be the time when we actually won't be able to because of the XL floor situation. In all likelihood, at least. There goes my half-heart interval because I'm a big dummy. That played a big part on the last run. But it all worked out in the end, and it's looking like this one is going to be a pretty comfortable race to the end as well. There's full health. This is a bit of a touch-and-go room here. But I actually really like that there are Blue Gertie Juniors here. I'll explain why in just a moment. Empress. What did I do with that Emperor card, guys? You would tell me if I did something stupid like leaving that Emperor card behind, right? I'm just joking. I guess at this point I'm reserved to the fact that I've already left it behind like an idiot. That's my bad. It actually would have made this floor substantially easier, but if it had made this floor substantially easier, hey, think about this one. I would have ended up missing out on that double item room and the speed upgrade. So it's not so bad. Ooh, you're a temptress there. That's what you are. A Demon Judgment didn't end up really garnering us too much on that last run. We could use it to get into the double item room, or sorry, the boss trap room. It's a single item room, basically. But that strikes me as kind of dangerous. Same with, like, there being a blood bank here. If there was one, you'd be like, well, with Bloody Penny, you'd probably get your HP back. Well, yeah, but if, you know, why risk it? We're in such a good position as is. Conquest. This dude's a real asshole. We can kill him as soon as possible. When all 4 shots land, oh, that's a beautiful sight right there. This is actually going to be one of the fastest and best Conquest runs I think I've ever had. I didn't take damage. He dropped White Pony, and I think because he's the first boss on an XL floor, we can reroll it. And it becomes something, you know, not amazing, but substantially better. Bad gas. I'm going to say the Empress card is probably our pick here. Alright, so this should be a walk in the park like a beach house song. Mr. Mega Bombs, 91 of them. Crazy good vanilla damage as well. A little bit slower on the crowd control than I thought, but it's always that Monstro section that ends up taking a while to fall into the groove of. There we go. And it's down to the next floor. Yeah. It looked like I had homing bombs, but I actually don't. It's just that we get very lucky, and Demon Baby kicks those bombs in pretty much exactly as far as I would want, or as a homing bomb would. And we got very lucky again that there is a... Oh, that was the dumbest walk of all time. We got very lucky again that there is a library here, which again, essentially just a free double item room. One of them's a damage upgrade, the other one's Infestation, which gives me the D20. D20's a fun item, but it's not for me for the most part. Wow, this floor is going to be over quickly. And I do think Empress against Isaac is still the right play. I'm very confident, in fact, in our abilities here. That being said, never hurts to have a little bit of backup, a little bit of extra damage, because you never know how carried you're going to get once you get down to the chest. This actually might be a little tighter than I thought it would be. Throwing some bombs here. I've got no protection from like orbitals, cubes of meat, etc., so I'm pretty much on my own in that regard. At least we're going to finish at a half-heart interval. And I know, by the way, that we could go back and re-roll that one item because we got the Nun's Habit charges, but I'd rather just have more re-rolls on 4 items down here. And that seems like a really good decision considering how bad these first 4 items are. All of them going to be re-rolled. These are all good enough. So I think I'm going to take them. I think I'm just going to take all of them right off the bat. Even Rosary, even though Rosary would be better to pick up later. Just so we don't have to come back in this general direction. Particularly excited about, like, Tough Love because of Quad Shot, you know, maybe giving it a ×4 chance of showing up. Maybe? That's awful damage, but that's okay. And, of course, Poison Touch allowing me to, you know, get some retribution for when I take damage as well. At least I can go up and do some poison damage. That's more bad damage. I can't really afford to take too much of that, as we saw. The 1-up is a perfect item for us here. That will bring us back with 11 HP. Now, the only thing that would really give me even more confidence here... Well, 2 things. One would be great, like, tarot cards or a full health pill from Sloth or something like that. The other one would be a spacebar item that synergizes super well with the Nun's Habit. So, for example... If we got Mom's Bra, which we won't because we already had and rerolled, but if we got like Mom's Pad, for example, that would be probably super excellent. This is bad for you, buddy. I can't believe you didn't die before you finished that little train there. Oh, that was really stupid of me, you know? You got me on that one. Fair enough. There go all the Spirit Hearts from the Rosary. Probably wouldn't have made too much of a difference. The only thing that would have made the Rosary make a huge difference is if I, like, was on permanent Polaroid invincibility by the time I went into the boss room. Which, if that happens, then I've fucked up drastically somewhere along the line. Which is why I wasn't too worried about, that was really bad. Why I wasn't too worried about being, like, 100% efficient with the Rosary. Really need to take out Mr. Diagonal. That could have been bad. There we go. Just land a tooth or something would finish the job. poison damage doesn't do shit if it hits him in the face. That's the... Oh! Poop got me a little. HP's dwindling, but that's why you have the 1-up. That's why you get excited about that. Hey, 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 cool it. We know the secret now. Wow, the creep takes so freaking long to dissipate. Alright, what's the pill? We don't know. I'm gonna take it. That sucks. Let's go in. Now we could try to do this fight entirely with bombs. It would be a little slower. I think it would be it would definitely be a lot safer. But I think, you know, I'm just using this first fight as like recon. Are we going to be able to beat Blue Baby with full HP at our max HP? And the answer is looking like it's quite clearly going to be yes, as a result of the fact that we just did it with half HP. So that was a really good, really quick and easy run. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.